Yo, guys, this is me, your own Fezer. So basically today is something very speedy. Yes, you saw it, top 10 fastest bikes in the world. So let us get started. 10. BMW K1300's 175 miles per hour. BMW launched it in October 2008 and was a substitute for the former K1200S that had been in production since September 2004. When you start the engine, you will be welcomed with a pleasant, hexagonal tube throaty sound. A constant mesh 6-speed gearbox sends power to the wheels. The BMW K1300S can reach a peak velocity of over 174.5 miles per hour, thanks to its sporty lineage and lightweight design. 9. Aprilia RS V4 180.2 miles per hour. As soon as Aprilia launched this superbike in 2016, the RS V4 instantly entered the limelight. The RS V4 RF is a limited edition track-oriented superbike variant featuring Öhlins fork, performance ride control, wheelie control, launch control, quick shift, and more. The Aprilia RS V4 RF is powered by a 999cc, liquid-cooled V4 engine which combines 198 bhp and 115 Nm of torque with a 6-speed gearbox. There are two variants, a limited edition of the Aprilia RS V4 RF, a more hardcore RS V4 RR variant featuring Öhlins fork. Indeed, the RS V4 RR is a ride-ready motorcycle, but RF is one step ahead. This bike's lightning acceleration is the only reason it's included in our fastest production motorcycle countdown. 8. Yamaha YZF R1 185.7 miles per hour. R1 is the company's flagship motorcycle, giving riders the chance to explore the MotoGP DNA with a legal street bike. It generates a 197.2 bhp peak power and a torque of 112.4 Nm. The R1 is supported by an aluminum chassis with a diamond structure and comes with a 4-inline 998cc petrol engine. The YFZ R1 receives forward telescopic forks and a backward double swing leg, ensuring controlled stability. 7. CBR 1000 RR Fireblade 185.7 miles per hour. The CBR 1000RR Fireblade is Honda's flagship sports bike for the masses, bringing racetrack technology to the road. After the new 2019 version, the motorcycle has now improved in terms of power and innovation. It receives a range of most advanced racing elements like wheelie control, rear lift control, engine braking, riding mode select system, power selection, and a new ABS gyroscopic mechanism. The new CBR 1000RR weighs 195 kilograms with the use of magnesium and other lightweight materials, which is about 15 kilograms lighter than the previous one. Honda also has the CBR 1000RR Fireblade SP besides the standard model with extra facilities such as semi-active Öhlins electronic control (SEC) steering at both sides and Brembo 4-piston monoblock radial calipers with high-performance brake pads. It's been a long time. Fireblade has retained its position both in MotoGP and market with new 1000RR as one of the finest and best bikes in the world Honda can offer. The CBR 1000RR will be updated with a new name, CBR 1000RRR, for 2020, redesigned upgraded bodywork, and a new engine based on RC213V MotoGP technology. 6. Suzuki GSX-R 186.5 miles per hour. Suzuki has equipped this bike of the leader class with a 999.8cc 4-cylinder liquid-cooled engine of 6 speeds with 202 HP at 13,200 rpm power, 117.6 Nm at 10,800 revolutions per minute torque. Suzuki brings more effective suspension and added electronic functions to the street-legal model for riders intending to move from the original variant to the R variant. GSX-R 1000's top speed is 300 km per hour, while the motorcycle weighs only 202 kg. Suzuki's design style has remained the same over the last few generations. A single headlight on fairing feels aesthetic while redesigning air intakes relative to its predecessors. Like the GSX-R 1000R models, the base 1000R arrives with an inertial measurement unit that gauges the pressures at load on the engine to assist and refine the traction control reactions, as its devilishly ingenious title suggests. 5. MV Agusta F4RC 187.65 miles per hour. If iconic isn't good enough for you, your aim for unique and can't get much more certain than the MV Agusta F4RC. The street-legal version's 4-cylinders engine produces 205 bhp power, more than standard F4RR, which produces 195 bhp. Its body frame race kit also reduces the weight of the bike to 175 kilograms, meaning that its maximum velocity is a race standard specified of 302 kilometers per hour. The F4RC is the motorcycle you want to buy if you want the fastest bike in the world with an exotic Italian touch and lightness. There is always an element of sleekness, both in Italian supercars and top-speed bikes. 4. BMW S1000RR 188.2 miles per hour. Unlike Japanese big automotive brands, BMW Motorrad directly receives its racing DNA technology from its parent corporation, BMW. The top speed of the BMW S1000RR is 303 km per hour, 188.2 miles per hour, making it the fastest BMW bike ever made. So far, BMW has had an eye for advanced aerodynamics for this version's new feel. The new S1000RR is the flagship supersport motorcycle of BMW that for 2019 has been entirely restructured. RR's twin LED projector headlamps with LED DRLs that substitute the unique asymmetric headlamps on their predecessor are the most prominent element of the 2019 BMW S1000RR. This engine is a newly developed, 4-cylinder piston inline 999cc engine. The engine produces at 13,500 revolutions per minute 204 HP and 113 Nm of torque at 11,000 revolutions per minute. Besides, thanks to smaller engine parts and exhaust systems, the 2019 version of S1000RR has a weight of around 197 kg, a whole 11 kg lighter than before. 3. Suzuki Hayabusa 193.8 miles per hour. Suzuki Hayabusa is the most popular bike in the world and also has been the fastest production motorcycle for a long time before Suzuki's rival launched our top 2 speed bikes. This is the flagship motorcycle of Suzuki, which is massive and often confuse people for its world record. No, Hayabusa is not the fastest bike in the world anymore. The Hayabusa's twin headlamps are stacked vertically, and that's how you instantly recognize Big Daddy on the streets. The motorcycle has a new ABS system and front brake calipers from Brembo monoblock. In the total, there are 4 analog meters on the front, which includes a speedometer, fuel gauge integrated with water temperature with SDMS mode indicator, on the drive gear and an adjustable tachometer. Drive Mode Selector (SDMS) is a special system from Suzuki helping to select 3 different power engine modes A, B and C. Powering the beast is a liquid-cooled DOHC 1300cc 4-cylinder engine trotting out 197 horsepower. Hayabusa has a suspension up front of the damped forks of the inverted telescopic coil spring oil and rear damped absorbers of the coil spring oil. Unfortunately, for some emission norm restrictions, Suzuki is planning to discontinue the production of the legendary motorcycle. 2. Kawasaki Ninja ZX 14 to 208.1 miles per hour. Kawasaki Ninja ZX14R is the second fastest production motorcycle to date at the top speed of 208.1 miles per hour. In just 2.7 seconds, this super vehicle could travel 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. Ninja ZX14R uses a liquid-cooled engine of 1,441 cc 4 valves and can produce 197.3 bhp at 10,000 rpm peak power. For a long time, the Ninja series was consistently among the best street bikes for their modern technologies and research. Kawasaki's intention was to compete with Hayabusa and to launch the most powerful sport bike. 1. Kawasaki Ninja H2R 248.5 miles per hour. The Ninja H2R is the world #1 bike and flagship model from Kawasaki, which was first presented at the 2015 EICMA Motorcycle Show. Because of the overwhelming power, this leader-class model was a purely track-only motorcycle, not legal on public roads, and is the only bike to get supercharging technology on track. The Ninja H2R is actually 50% powerful and has a 5mm shorter wheelbase than the regular street-legal H2, which produces 197 bhp of power. If we consider legality, Kawasaki Ninja H2 is the fastest street-legal motorcycle you could own. To show you a glimpse of how powerful the H2R is, it maintains the world record for breaking a 400 km/h speed barrier. With its combined lightweight and powerful engine, Kawasaki Ninja H2R is the fastest motorcycle in the world in 2020. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel Fezertv for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.